Hello, everybody. This is Matthew Brand. Thanks for tuning in. Today's episode is going to be talking about community, the fourth and last cornerstone. It's a place of belonging, it's a place of acceptance. That's the best way I can put it. I don't really like saying community because that can mean such a variety of things, but I'm talking about a place where you belong and a place where people share common beliefs and interests of yours. This is very important and it's an important part of our being. We long for that type of community. We also long for love, but uh, we shouldn't conflate the two. As a matter of fact, they're opposites when it comes to the cornerstones as far as these talks are concerned. Basically, love is people who are close and loving to you. They'll give you the shirts off their back. They necessarily don't give a damn what your interests or beliefs are. If you could believe in Buddha, they can believe in Jesus or Muhammad, and they simply don't care what you believe in. They're still going to be there for you thick and thin. When the bullets start flying, when the world starts crumbling down, they're going to be there. Their bed is open to you. Their heart is open to you. You're welcome to their refrigerator, their food, their everything. So that's love. Community is these people, they like they're your mates. You know, they might not be your best of friends, but you all like a similar TV show. You all are into fitness. You all are into it be body modification all the way into being into business and having financial similar financial interests. But having that community makes you more powerful as a group. If you're all into working out and you work out together, that amplifies the amount that you work out. A lot of times people say in these financial guru situations that, hey, you're going to make the amount of money that's in the five closest people that you're around, which is true. But it's usually true because you grow up around those five closest people. However, the opportunities that can be provided to you by people who aren't in those groups are similar. Once you're in a group with people who, let's say you all have a something in common. You're in a cooking group and you like cooking and trying out different recipes. Some of those people in that group might have job opportunities for you. That's what a lot of those secret societies are about. You're working together and creating a big, much more powerful group of people. Doesn't mean you're all best friends, but they suck away from each other. If you're too focused on your community, impressing your friends, you sometimes tend to neglect your loved ones. A good example of a persona that does this is think of, I think his name's Danny Zuko from Greece. He obviously is in love with Sandy. If you haven't seen the movie Grease, this is basically the plot line. He's in love with a girl he met on summer camp, head over heels for her, but when she comes around him and his friends, he starts being rude to her and mistreating her. You mistreat the people you love to impress people you like. That's, in my opinion, weird, but it's something that we do as humans because being part of the community is important. It's an integral part of our being. One reason is because by ourselves, we're not very strong. The community as a whole can protect each other. The community as a whole can provide for each other much better than we can individually, even when we're close to the people we love. Scratch that and reverse it. You focus too much on the people you love, you can become reclusive with them, and then when stuff happens, they leave you for other friends or they pass away or they just have to move because of life. Then you're left alone and then you don't have that community to support you when your love is gone. There's a song about that called Bye with a Little Help from My Friends. So none of this should sound foreign. These are integral parts of our being. All the cornerstones are power, love, community, pleasure. They're all different parts. Now, pleasure attracts community because when you do provide enjoyment for others, people tend to swarm around you, right? Obviously. And community provides a way to power because, like I said, the more community you have, especially if it's focused on a particular thing, it encourages you to do that more. We copy what we see, we do more of it with people, we feel encouraged, it provides accountability for us. So thank you for tuning in. This is to talk about community and belonging. And once again, belonging is something integral to us. And I've said that over and over again, but when we don't have that sense of belonging, we tend to be depressed. And it's the same with all of these cornerstones. Sometimes when we're depressed, it's because of a chemical imbalance. But I believe we severely overhype that. Sometimes when we're depressed, it's because we are lacking in one or more of these cornerstones. And I'm going to tackle all of the cornerstones again. I want to get into them more in detail, but I'm going to bring up topics and as it relates to the cornerstones so that when I'm bringing this up, people can understand that this is a part of their life and see where to fit it into categories. Most people are aware of cornerstones or they're aware of these aspects of their life, but they don't have an organized thought of it. They don't have a system that makes use of it to to benefit their lives in the most or the best possible way, I guess is the best way to put it. And they don't have a system for it to benefit their lives in the best possible way. You can become great very easily. The obstacles are in your way are usually your obstacles and a lack of understanding, but these things are meant to be very powerful for you. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to talk about tons of things to help you help your life, but I got to get some likes and subscribes in order to make help build this up so that it's makes it easier to talk about it, because otherwise I'm going to only be able to do it sporadically and people don't get the information. A lot of people could probably use some information like this. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. God bless.